so funny how I got to graphic design and branding. My parents definitely facilitated a creative household. I was the kid during the summer that like any kind of art camp that came to Greensboro, my parents put me in it. But I got ready to graduate high school and my parents were like, okay, so you need to find a real job. That led me to choosing web development as my major in college because I felt like it seems like maybe you can have some creativity there, but it will pay the bills. And I quickly realized that it's not very creative. You stare at code all day long. It's very, very technical, very math-based, and I really felt like that creative outlet was missing in my life. I started looking for like a way to marry the two. My love of art plus the technical skills and the degree that I was coming with, which kind of led me to web design. What if I got my name out there by creating a hub for the two things that I really loved, which was art and technology? So I started asking people, I started asking friends and family, like, hey, do you need business cards? Hey, do you need a website? As I began doing it, I realized that like, wow, I really like this. And people started paying me for it. And I tell people all the time, Branded by Bernel just kind of emerged. Like it was almost an accident. So at this point, I'm beginning to pick up clientele that are actually paying me. And I'm realizing that I have to have a platform that I can rely on. Because I've tried them all at this point. I'm doing custom CSS and custom HTML. I'm like jumping in JavaScript. And then I found WordPress. And so WordPress was the first light bulb moment for me that there is a platform that already has the structure put together so I don't have to spend all the hours on the technical side. I still feel like I can't really get my hands in and like do all the things I want to do with WordPress. And I found this platform called Showit. So I started with a free trial. And I fell in love with Showit. Like the first day that I started designing on Showit, I spent hours. Like I'm pretty sure I didn't eat that day. Like I was like, this is what I was looking for, while still having the blogging capabilities of WordPress. It made me feel like I was just technical enough. I was like, oh, okay, so I can use my techie skills, but I can use my artist skills as well. So Showit really was the marriage of the two worlds for me. Community part of Showit, I think, definitely was a calling card for me as well. And the Facebook group really did change my life, not only in helping me find clients, but also helping me find support. As a millennial, you are taught to go out and get a formal job. This idea of success is very much in a box. And so by not going that route, I was then in a place where I wasn't relatable to my friends. Because I do feel like entrepreneurship as a woman of color is also a huge hurdle. So it's just a really lonely space. The Showit Designer group really helped me see that this could be a profitable business. It gave me something to attain to, because I'm hearing people in there talk about their goals of like, hey, we booked out for the year and it's July. Or hey, we only work 4-day work weeks. Or we're working from abroad. But that showed me that was possible, because I didn't really have anyone in my inner circle or inner community that was doing that was working online and living across the world. Going full-time as an entrepreneur really did give me freedom. Not only just that creative freedom, but just freedom of time, honestly. Really giving me like this flexible lifestyle where I'm able to work literally wherever. As long as I have Wi-Fi, I tell people Wi-Fi and a dream, that's all you need out here. I can take random vacations, or I can not take a vacation and literally just work in a different location. I was able to not only create a template library that allowed me to work an allotted amount of time, and then once it's done, it's done. You literally only have to work on maintenance and marketing. That has allowed me to work with a more diverse group of people, because I started my business while working at Starbucks. Like I started my business while making minimum wage. So I understood that there are people whose businesses aren't yet turning a profit, but everybody deserves a website. Like you deserve a platform to be heard. You deserve a platform to really show your work, because it's worth showing. A lot of people look at their website as something they can't handle. I have to outsource that. I can't handle that. That's above my head. But I like to tell people that Showit is a designer website for non-designers. Like you do not have to have a degree to use the platform, and then you're not doing it alone. You have a whole team cheering you on over there, like really wanting you to get this done. we need more people following their passions. Like, we really need that. We need more people who lean into what they're good at and who aren't scared to show that to the world. And I think that by being an entrepreneur, you realize that you can reach whatever success means to you, because it doesn't have to look like everybody else's. You don't have to be, the influencer on social media, or you can be the influencer on social media if that's what makes you happy. But I definitely think that when you follow like passion projects, you'll be happy with your work, because honestly, money doesn't always bring happiness. And so you can be, executing a job that's very profitable, but at the end of the day, it's not sustainable if your heart isn't in it. So I say choose sustainability.